Hello, everybody. Hold on. What? Hold on, what happened? Oh, I went to the wrong. I went to the wrong campaign. What? There we go.
Did you get back in the picture?
No, hold on. No.
Oh my god.
How anticlimactic. Hello, everyone. Thank you guys for coming out. We are in I've lost track of our sessions. I want to say this is the 9th session we've had. Who cares? It's really, at this point, it's just legendary. Having a good time. We are going to be unveiling our new player today. Dun dun dun. But first, I want to welcome our DM Shiver, Angelus of Ruina, Lady Tamriel, and Poultrygeist. We'll reveal who the other person is later. And real quick, I want to throw out a congratulations for Poultrygeist this week. He made it into the Hidden Gems streaming group, so congratulations, brother. Yes,
Thank you.
He's on that path, that fast track. So, guys, let's. I guess we can just jump right into it, so we don't. We could sit around, chatting for hours. But let's. Yep, go ahead.
We'll start with, as usual, if you guys have questions before, let's start with the diary reading from one of our players about the last session, or the last few sessions, depending on how we interpret it. We're gonna go with Angelus now. You can't hear me?
We can hear you.
I hear you.
Are they saying you're low?
They're saying
Oh, Chris,
I have an echo.
No, I don't have it muted. Okay, I just turned the overall desktop volume up on it. Oh, they can't hear Shiver, or was it just us? Oh, it was just Shiver. Shiver has a bad echo.
How? You guys can hear me just fine,
Yeah.
right?
Do you have Zoom muted on the stream?
I hear you perfectly.
Here, it's probably...
Everybody's echoing except Chris.
Okay.
It
I
doesn't
got
matter
it.
because I'm using a headset. Like, there's no fucking.
No, it's probably picking up through my
We can't
my
hear
mic,
others.
and I don't want that to happen. So, yeah, I'm going to be muting my mic when you guys are talking whenever possible. I'm gonna get this sorted out right now. So.
Yeah, so everyone else except Chris is echoing.
Okay, real quick, just for the people who are watching, it's much better now. Okay.
Hopefully.
Everyone's saying it's fixed. It seems like.
Okay.
I know, because Chris muted his mic, I think.
No, it was before that. It was when I turned the desktop volume up. Okay.
Oh, they were hearing it from your own volume through it again.
I don't know.
Yeah.
Hopefully that
So you're
sounds
not
better.
wearing your headphones. But do you ever wear headphones? No.
No, I don't. I can't. I just don't. I just hate wearing them.
So, can we start again? Okay, so to repeat, since some of you may not have heard me, as usual, if you haven't watched our sessions before, we'll be having a reading from one of our players on his diary. It's a summary of the last session, or the last 1, 2, 3 sessions from that player's perspective. And we'll have Angelus today do it, aka Rogar.
This Rogar, that fight Rogar, that was close. We made some good friends, Ted, Clara. I shall remember their names forever. They took a liking to me and fought by my side tooth and nail. I wish the outcome would have been different. They stayed behind. Those odds. I hope they made it out okay. I do not like owing debts, but to them I would make an exception. They told us to go into the monastery crypts. I noticed something odd about these statues. The plate looked weird. We removed one statue, and I tried to push the other, but before I could, my leg busted through the plate. Pull tag found a weird box and opened it. Some belt or sash. I have no freaking clue. But the crypt started falling. We had to move. Down the corridor, we found darkness. Darkness all around. I could barely see, but the long years in the mining shafts have helped me see in the dark. But what would happen, I could not be prepared. The rocks came too fast. I was pinned. The pain, the anger was rising that I would die here. Luckily, my friends came to my aid, but the pain, the blood I spat. Some was relieved when Lady T casted a spell on me, but my leg, I think it's freaking broken. If that wasn't enough, this tunnel went on and on. When we finally reached the end, with the help of the others, I took off my armor and laid it with my arms between the shoulder straps, collapsed into what would be a coma. When I faintly remember waking up and seeing a close figure.
Cool.
Ooh.
So, yeah, Eleanor, not Lady T, but yeah. Lady T did not cast any spell on you. Eleanor did.
Oh, she cast a spell on us, all right.
Okay, I couldn't remember how to spell the name, so I put it down, okay? My bad.
Cool. So, I think we can have our new character.
Oh, really? Drum roll.
Boom.
Is that meant to be the moment when he pops up, or?
Yes.
Yeah. I guess that's what's supposed to be going.
Yeah.
Hold on, why didn't you pop? Hold on. He didn't pop up on the screen though. 1 second, hold on. Don't say anything. Don't say anything. So anticlimactic. No, it should have worked. Hold on. Maybe on the other scene. God, so bad at this. We should have. There we go. There he is.
Hey. We're like, oh man. And we're doing so
Chris,
good on these drum roll
destroying all
things
the
and the introduction.
suspense.
It's just anticlimactic.
Yeah.
I love Xylan. Please don't be Sykes.
Oh man.
Please don't be Sykes.
Okay. So, switching back to in-game. You guys see this cloaked figure after, seeing the great fire and the goblins like burn. Go.
So
I'm still last out. I'm
Yeah, you're-
barely waking up.
yeah, so you're past it. We've just woken up, is that right? And we see this.
Okay. I draw my bow, draw an arrow, and I say, "Who are you?"
I kind of cock my head at him and look at him really quick. My name is Zan Lannon. Just I saw the goblins. You guys seemed like you were asleep. I wanted to help out a little bit, and I'm just trying to figure out what's going on. No big deal. Just calm down. And I'm gonna kind of wander my way towards them slowly, just like hands up, like no, type of thing.
As he starts to like step towards us, say, "Stop where you are." Where did you
I stop.
where did you come from?
Just kind of wandering around, just taking a peek. I'm investigating some stuff around here. Heard some rumors. Just wanted to kind of, you're the first group that I've really ran into, and I want to get some stuff laid out and ask a few questions. If it's okay, it's fine. It's fine. And I just kind of like take another step towards them, and I'm being cautious because I've heard rumors about this group that's been running around, and this ranger who just likes to shoot his arrows randomly and kill people. And I heard he killed someone in the back of the head, and I was really nervous. So I'm being cautious, is all.
I give Chris.
Sorry.
You go.
I was saying, Shiver, can I use detect magic at this point?
Yes.
I would like to detect magic on the stranger just to see kind of what's going on. So.
Okay. So you feel pretty powerful magical vibe from him.
Okay. So I'm gonna say, hey, don't come any closer here. I can tell that you're pretty skilled in magic. I need more of your purpose. What are you doing? Why are you wandering around this area?
Okay. Zane Lantern just kind of stops again, and he's just like, okay. All I'm doing, I'm investigating some stuff that's happened. I don't know if you guys have heard anything about it. I've heard rumors about this stuff that's happening in this land, this kingdom, and I want to figure it out. I'm from the Mage Guild. I am actually a representative from them. I'm an investigator with that group, and I just want to know. I just want to ask questions. That's all.
Would we know anything about the Mage Guild?
Let's check knowledges. So from what I would say, Chris and Rogar. Chris definitely knows about the Mage Guild, just because he has knowledge nobility, knowledge local. He's passed through the town, through towns with mage guilds before. Same, I would say, same with Rogar. The mage guild has a pretty big influence on the world, so it's fairly known. For Alti and Poultry, who have kind of been confined to this
You mean Elanerol and
peninsula.
Piltag?
Yeah, for correct. For Elanerol and Pultag, who have kind of been confined to this peninsula. Uh, the Mage Guild is a kind of foreign concept.
Okay.
You may have read about it in the books at the monastery, about various mage guilds throughout. You have knowledge history, right?
I have history and religion.
Yeah. So you may have read about various mage guilds throughout the ages that have had a great impact on the land, but you don't know very many details about it.
All right, I'm really weary. I'm gonna look.
Eleanorel, since you're kind of like a tree folk, you don't know very much.
I only have geography and nature, so at this point I'm in the dark.
Okay.
Would we know if they had any kind of identification or anything to say they're part of the Mages Guild, or some kind of branding, or is there anything like that?
Yes, they all come with a signet ring, representative of their school of magic that they adhere to. But you wouldn't know that Poultry.
Right. Okay.
You would know that Roland.
Well, I lower my bow. What did you say your name was again?
Zenlanen.
Zenlanen. So what's the news from the Mage Guild then?
Well, currently, from what I understand, there's been some incidents that have been popping up kind of all over the place, and I've got a theory based on it, but I haven't seen myself, but I've heard rumors of these black metal obelisks that are popping up, and they're definitely magical in nature. No one knows where they've been coming from. They've just been kind of appearing. And the Mage Guild is actually kind of very whatever with it for some reason. I don't know why. But me personally, as one of their newest investigators, I want to figure out what's going on. It's not something that should be happening. And I've got a theory that it's based off of the magical ley lines in the area, that something in these areas are causing this, and I want to figure out exactly what's going on. So if you guys have any information based on it, that would be great for me. And I don't know what you guys are doing, but if this is something, I don't know if anything's happened to you guys. Like, what has anything happened to you that kind of goes with these rumors?
Honestly, I feel like the last couple of weeks have been nothing but encounters with dark magic of some kind, from meeting dark sorcerers, witnessing dark magic, even even my stuff that maybe we can talk about later. But
Okay.
we've, when I see somebody, someone that practices magic, I'm very, we have to be guarded. But I believe that you are from the Mages Guild, and I think that we could use someone with your skills to combat what we're fighting, because we simply cannot. None of us have control over any sort of arcane power.
And as I mentioned, he does look like how your characters would expect a mage to look, with the robes, with the embroidered robes, with the runes and stuff.
It's like a college boy.
Kind
We see him around.
More hidden, more mysterious a bit, but
I would state that my character does have a giant cross, or at least a decent sized crossbow chilling on his back as well.
yeah.
That he didn't load. That he did not load or point at anyone. I'm pointing that out right now. Okay,
I think. Well, okay. I'm gonna. I head over to the others, and I say, I really think this guy is I really think he's a mage, and he could have probably killed us all. He's had the chance to kill us all already. And I think we could use somebody with these skills. We've almost been getting killed fighting these dark mages. We need that extra power. I don't know how you guys feel about it.
I look over Roland's shoulder and make contact and say, "Where are you headed?"
Where am I headed? I'm just right now. I'm just wondering. I'm trying to get information. If you guys have had experience with this, this is something I would like to investigate. I want to follow you guys around, because it seems like from what you guys have said so far, you've had a lot of experiences with magic and dark powers already, and that's not normal this often. No one has this many experiences, so in my mind, something is targeting specifically your group for some reason, and I'd like to travel with you at least for a little while to at least investigate it and figure out why.
I kind of. Sorry, I was gonna say I kind of trust what he's saying. Like, I sense magic on him, but we've been around a lot of dark magic. I didn't sense any of that kind of magic with that edge. I sensed more just like of a powerful, like welded magic. I didn't sense anything dark. I think compared to the other people we've met so far, we could trust him more than anyone else at this point.
Hearing the commotion, I roll over. Who the fuck are you? Better yet, I don't care. Are you good with that crossbow? Because there's a goblin army in the north.
A goblin army
I'm
doesn't know
done.
that. I have decent abilities with the crossbow. It's not my speciality, but I can for sure help, I guess. Is this goblin army chasing you? Is this something I should be concerned about? Like, should I be, hiding in the bushes somewhere? Because I'm a mage, but I'm a little nervous. I don't like goblins.
I don't know. Can you help in the current situation? I got a bad leg, man.
I don't
Really
think
bad leg.
I don't think he fully grasps our situation. At this point, Zanlin, you may have no choice but to go with us. This entire area is being overrun by goblins and probably a darker power, something greater. We are out of here. We are making.
Time to know what that dark power is.
What's
Or
up?
at least, I'd expect you guys to know what that your characters to know what kind of what that power is by now.
Yeah. But I'm not. I'm not saying that right now.
Describe.
I'm
Yeah,
just. Suffice it to say, right now we're heading north to meet up with some allies, and you probably have no choice but to go with us because we're facing something terrible out there. Oh my God! Oh, pause. We got Co in the house. What's up, man?
Hey, Co.
How's it going, brother? Get that Wii U. Co is probably the only person I'd ever pause a D&D game for.
I mean, Angelus left.
Yeah, we lost an Angelus.
Oh, Angelus is all cool. We'll wait on Angelus. This is a good timing anyway. How's it going, man? Poetrix, good to see you. Oh man.
Let me stay.
So yeah, just to revamp. So this darker power that we're talking about, that we should all know about. We're talking about Rovagug, the destroyer, right?
Yeah, the cult of Rovagug.
Yeah. Just want to make sure that we're all on the same page because it's been a while since we've really gone back into the storyline here. You know what I mean?
Now, I'm assuming I have probably heard of this cult.
No.
What
No.
cult?
You have not heard of this cult.
Okay, well then. I've never heard of it then. Cool.
Remember when we were in the Shrine of the Protector and there was all the 5 different gods and there was the Shrine of Rovagug and there was all the runes on the wall and we learned all the religious stuff.
Yeah.
The whole lore session. It was really informative.
No.
All right.
That's
They
called...
should be more silver for most of these games.
All right. Here's something. We'll try to bring more story out
Just
again.
a
But
second. Zan Vanen, you don't have knowledge religion, so you wouldn't know very much about the things they found out in the shrine either, you know, the gods and all that.
Okay, so this is all brand new information to me. Well, when they decide to tell me about it, type of thing. I gotcha.
If they
Well,
decide to worry about it, yeah.
After hearing what good old Roland has stated, that hey, I should probably have no choice but to go with them to wherever they're going, and the fact that this nice person, Rogar, who was just falling asleep and then seemed very rude and intimidating to me, stated that there's a giant goblin army. I'm just gonna kind of look around and be like, you know, I'm perfectly okay with traveling with you guys for a little bit. I'm yeah, let's do it.
You
And I'm
also you like smoke is still coming from the south from the understanding.
Okay, then I'm definitely
It's,
going with them.
It's there's it's a lot less right now, but you can still see smoke, you know.
Okay. Well, I stretch out a little bit, like, okay, well, I apparently interrupted you guys' sleep. I hope I didn't singe anyone. I apologize if I did, just overall. Flames are a little difficult sometimes. I'm a newer mage, but I'm learning, and I do have some power. And I kind of walk up, so that everyone's okay with me now. It's cool. I'm walking up to the camp, and as I'm walking up to the camp, I managed to trip over good old Rogar's foot and fall on my face.
You son of a gun! Nope. You do a reflex save, and we'll see.
Oh, okay. I'll do it. Dang it.
you my fucking.
Oh man.
You want to get up?
What is that? What is that? 20 plus. I forgot how to do all this. Oh my gosh, it's been so long.
Reflexes in your character sheet.
Yep. Okay. Reflex is a 2, so 20 plus 2. Okay. Oh my gosh. This feels so new again. Ah! 14.
Okay, so you don't quite fall on your face, but you know you just like stumble a bit.
I stumble over his leg a little bit.
Yeah.
And Rogar.
Managed to catch her
And
foot.
I'll get him back, Rogar.
I just go back to sleep. I just pass out from the pain. I'm just like,
I just kind of look at him and be like, and kind of look up at everyone else. Sorry, my bad. And I inch my way over and sit down next to everyone else, just like, sorry.
I shake my head and say it's gonna be a long journey, but we need to start moving.
All right.
Yeah, I
So
think
do you wake Rogar up or?
Yeah, quick, just out of game. So yeah, where are we at with rest right now? I mean, how much did we really get? Do we?
Okay, so you're still fatigued.
Okay. I'm just
Only
trying.
normal fatigue though.
All right. Okay. Guys, did you wanna move now, or did you want to take this time to try to get a little bit more rest? Like, do you think it's time to break camp?
I'd nudge Rogar with my foot and see if he responds.
well, we do have some fresh new meat who could keep watch while the rest of us.
Well, yes, that's what I was thinking, but I'll stay up the first watch with
I
him.
was actually thinking of staying up and meditating.
Well, do that. I'll stay up with what's his face? I say that. I don't know it yet. Really. I haven't learned it yet. It's still
Dude, what is your name? What
Zan.
were
Can I call you
thinking?
Zan?
Zan
You can
Lan.
call me Zan.
Zan.
You can call me
Zan.
Zan. Zan
I was
is
gonna
fine.
start
it.
calling you Zan at some point.
All right.
Lateral was bad enough. Zan, Zero.
Zan Lannon.
And I'll fill in Zan a bit on the situation.
We can go with Zan and Ella, so it's fine, right?
Right. Can we assume that during the watch, I told him everything that his old previous character already knows, or?
Okay, so
You
how do you guys plan to sleep? Rest
Yeah, I
in this
think
time?
I'm thinking it's on you, Rogar. I mean, your legs all fucked up, man. I mean,
I
Rogar is sleeping right now, so
well, Poltag
Yeah.
helped me.
yeah,
So
Yeah.
I'd nudge you
I
so you
kinda-
could respond. Did you wake up or?
yeah.
I kind of stumbled up, and I wake up, and then I look over at Zan like, "You asshole, you asshole." And I kind of like tell him that, "Hey, Dan, you kind of just rumbled over my bad leg, and knowing that we are about to okay, let me reword it. Knowing what's going to happen in the future, that we're going to have a long march, I realized that I have a cure light wounds. I have a potion in my pack, and I drink that potion.
Okay. And well, with drinking that potion, you feel invigorated, and roll for the heal.
1d6, right?
I think it's 1d8. Pretty sure it's 1d8. Let me make sure.
What music is someone listening to, like Party in the USA or something?
Just a second. I'll take care of that.
What?
Definitely hits,
Oh, the DM.
Shiver's like, I'll just turn down
it's
my
my,
radio.
it's
My Miley.
sister
Yeah.
in the other room. So yeah, it's 1d8.
This is why Shiver keeps his room so dark so he can't see his Miley Cyrus posters behind him.
Exactly. Exactly.
Oh, by the way, Britney Spears is gonna be in Vegas during SOE. In fact, at the Planet Hollywood Hotel, apparently she's just a Vegas performer now.
Oh, really?
Britney Spears, y'all.
Oh,
Gonna meet her. Yeah.
I had a dream that I went to SOE with you guys.
Oh, you should.
I don't know.
Do Guzzler,
It-
what's up, man?
According to my dream, wouldn't go well.
Okay, should be fine. Huh?
Okay.
So
Roll a 6.
you rolled a 6. Cool.
Leg.
So oh yeah, and you feel invigorated, and you kind of feel like a sharp pain go down through your leg, and you
Fuck, bad
kind
move.
of feel it hurts, but it hurts very bad, but you feel like the bones are like moving themselves back into place, you know?
Sand gags a little bit.
do we like hear this crunch?
Yeah.
Oh.
All right. I give Rogar a big pat on the back and say, "Attaboy, you got this."
Walk it off.
Yeah, pretty much.
Maybe if it was like an experienced divine caster, like someone in the team is Lady P, this wouldn't have happened. Like, 'cause this is obviously an amateurish potion, you know. So,
Ouch.
He's saying if you had given him the potion, it would have gone better.
no. If she
If
would
someone
have
better
cast,
than me,
like
potion.
cure light wounds,
Oh, I
would have
gotcha.
been
I
better,
gotcha.
but,
Never mind.
No, I don't have any left. So
Yeah,
if
she's
you let me meditate.
yeah, of course, I know.
If you would let me meditate first. Or just saying.
Guys, the last thing we need to do is argue right now. Let's get some more rest and get back on the road.
That's the first thing we need to do, first of
I
all.
passed out. I passed out from the pain.
Okay. So, as you rest around, take turns keeping watch, you learn more about yourselves, and we're gonna listen to Zalanan's backstory right now. So,
Oh, okay, cool. So, okay, the backstory. Good writing in a matter of 10 minutes of awesomeness. Here we go. Zanlenin Arroway was born in the village of Carvajal, a town of little importance, average in all possible ways. It had no school, as its inhabitants' main form of income and export was the goods created in its farms. None of its small amount of residents much cared for learning, as it took time away from the great responsibility of tending its crops. Even a small delay, a single mistake, the loss of a single yard of corn, could doom the town's very existence, as it would ruin them financially. Zanlanon never really fit in with the rest of the children. He thought of the games they played as petty, a waste of time he could be spending reading through his small collection of books, one of which he had just recently found in the crumbling ruins of an old tower. He was always looking to gain more knowledge of the world, to explore as far as he could and see all it had to offer. His most recent find only increased his curiosity, as it seemed to greatly focus on magic. He would spend hours upon hours head between the book's pages, reading intently, focused on memorizing its every detail. Nights he would spend attempting its many spells, successfully on occasion, but he had a tendency towards clumsiness that cost him his eyebrows more than a few times. While he helped tend the fields, he would dream of summoning a variety of beasts to attack the other children who constantly picked on him, who would beat him whenever they got the chance simply because he was a bit different. On one such occasion, an older boy stole away his treasured book of magic and threw it into a nearby fire. He laughed and jeered at poor Zanlanon, tormenting him for wanting to learn, throwing rocks and eventually pulling out a switch he had stolen, carving into the skin of Zanlanon with every lash. Zanlanon had had enough, and through his tears and anger screamed out a spell which he had read on the back cover of his book. Sudden pain shot through him as he felt his body change, every one of his senses sharpening. Muscles he had never known he had burst through his tattered clothing, his screams turning into a violent roar instead of a boyish yell. The older boy ran away, screaming at the sudden appearance of a monster. Zanlanon collapsed, and he knew something was wrong. The spell was beyond his abilities, and it now tore at him. He had lost control, and he gave in to the sudden darkness of being unconscious. He awoke a few days later, lying on a bed inside of a well-lit room, to an older gentleman staring kindly but very seriously at him. "Welcome," he said, "to the Guild of Mages." The old man had rescued him from the spell and from his village, as every one of its members were now hunting him down. Almost 2 weeks had passed since the incident, and during that time, Zanlanon had remained in a deep trance. Zanlanon reveled in his newfound place in the world, where a constant supply of books, scrolls, and education was fed to him. A happiness he had never felt came over him, and for years and years he spent learning as much as he could, gaining new abilities and discovering more and more and more of his new talents. His rescuer became his teacher, and warned him that his happiness had a cost. Zanlanon had to retain a spell over himself for the rest of his life. And if the spell was ever interrupted, he would shift back into his monstrous form, and it would eventually take over him unless he himself learned to control it. The Mage Guild, which was located in, Shiver, you sent me this, and now I can't pronounce the crap out of it. Gyarzar City was centered in a large castle, each surrounded by different factions, all of which focused on a different school of magic. Zanlanon found he had a talent in conjuration, and joined the faction of Vienna, which focused in it. He absolutely despised the illusion and enchantment factions, viewing them as cowardly and useless. When he turned 25, he joined the guild's investigation team, who went out all across the world, continent to continent, to solve different problems that arose due to the misuse and abuse of magic. His first assignment was to the Duchy of Brightwater in the kingdom of Gilithian. Everything had been quiet there, and the guild felt it was the best place to assign Zanlanon due to the fact that he was a talented mage, but still retained his horrible clumsiness, tripping constantly, and with an even worse habit of walking into problems and on even more occasions, doors. On his long trip to his new station, he learned from the mages transferring with him that large black metal obelisks had started appearing throughout Gilithian. The rumors stated that no one really knew what they were meant for or why they had even appeared, but they were obviously magical in nature. When he arrived in Brightwater, he wasted no time and started his research on the obelisks. Book after book and scroll after scroll he pored over, only discovering a single bit of knowledge throughout his week of research, that the obelisk may have been created with some relevance to the magical ley lines working throughout the kingdom. He packed his gear and set off towards the most recent rumors and whispers, hoping to discover his own adventure and in time show the world exactly what he was capable of. Ta-da!
Yay! Great. So, as mentioned, that this was shared, of course, so everyone, the viewers and players, would bask in the story of Zalanan. From a character's perspective, you can choose right now to what you have shared with the rest of the group.
Okay.
Zalanan.
Now, basically, what I would have
I take it
throughout.
you wouldn't tell them about your form, or
Oh no, you guys know absolutely nothing about the incident in my town. You just know that I joined the Mages Guild at some point. And the stuff that I shared, like a lot of it was basically just, I discovered a book, I learned from it, an old man came in and helped me join the Mages Guild, and from there on it's pretty much good. I came in, I don't tell you about the spell, I do tell you that I have to concentrate sometimes because I'm a little tedious with magic, I'm a little bad with it. But that's a straight up lie, as I'm good with magic, I just have to concentrate every now and again if someone bumps into me because the spell is keeping me from transforming into a hideous beast. So, yay!
Would any of us?
Wait, we don't. So we don't know that.
You have no idea about the true form. You have no idea. You don't know about the spell's failure.
You can see like some things weird about his eyes. You know, that he has like cat-like eyes.
When he tries to hide the concentration thing, would any of us have a chance to pick it up?
When stuff happens, like say something sudden happens, if someone bumps into me in the middle of the street, you might see me pause for a second, just kind of go, okay. But and then,
no. Like, do you want to like sense motive? Would you have have a reason to like?
Well, he's bluffing, right? So he has to convince us what he's saying. He knows what he's saying isn't true, so he has to bluff to convince us.
Okay.
I never said anything about. Well, that's the thing though. Like, I did say something.
You said you had to.
Well, I guess I'll do a
tedious with magic, and you had to hold it.
Spork, what are you doing with this character?
Yes.
What do you mean?
That's awesome. I love it.
Oh, you'll see. You'll see. If I ever fail a concentration check, you'll definitely see.
I
We
mean,
can go with that whole.
I'm just trying to think how I would react in that situation.
Yes,
gonna be great.
you can do a sense motive on it if you wish.
Well, is it a sense motive, or does he bluff and he has to beat us, or what?
No, you do a sense motive.
Okay. Because like, I have no reason to be suspicious. That's why I'm wondering. Like I'm not thinking like, oh, this is definitely a lie. But he has to convince me that what he's saying is a lie.
Just
That would technically be a bluff check.
Yeah, then do a bluff, and then if the bluff fails, we're gonna do a sense motive.
Okay, cool.
Depending on how.
I like Poultry's big brain.
Oh, I'm a good liar. That's
There
all
you
I
go.
have to say.
Okay, it's totally genuine.
Yeah, hook, line, and sinker. Cool.
You have to believe him for a whole 6-month period now.
He's a very even if the incident goes down, I'll be like, oh, that's weird. That shouldn't have happened.
Yeah, exactly.
All right. So yeah, you're a mage who's bad at magic. Cool. I buy it.
I love it. It's great.
Yeah, it's not like everyone's like exceptional at magic, you know. So yeah.
Okay, so do we?
Just hold on. Just to clarify something, because Lady T, you were wondering this, and Mojus was wondering this. It's not necessarily like whenever I trip over something, I have to do a concentration check. That was more of an example. it's large happenings. Like if someone randomly throws a rock at me, a large rock, and it's going to do some damage and it does some injury to me, then I'll have to do a check. But other than that, the small little things are no big deal. You might see me kind of like, but it's nothing huge.
Yep.
Okay. So after the rest and all the learning and everything like that, how long are we calling that?
How long do you wish to rest? Say about 6 hours?
Yeah, 6. Yeah, 6 and
Do I have
7.
to, DM question,
Yeah.
do I have to meditate that whole time, or can I sleep for part of that time and meditate for
You can sleep and like meditate at the end for an hour. Good.
Okay. Yeah, I'll do the same thing as well then. Meditation and prayer and all that jazz. The religious stuff that I do.
Meditation, prayer, training, all that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And sports, you used to take time to like contemplate on your spells, prepare your
I'll take my
spells.
hour, but I'm not going to change any of the spells I currently have prepared. I'm just looking at them like, these are cool. These are fun.
Yeah, but
And-
you like gain your
Fire
breath map.
Yeah, okay, then I'll definitely do that. And I should point out, because I didn't do this for the rest of the stream, I think everyone else kind of knows about it, but part of the problem with my true form is there is one part of me that retains some of the change, and that's my eyes. I've got red cat-like eyes. Like, I've got the slits instead of normal human eyes, so you won't see me looking anyone in the eye too often, and I'll kind of keep my head down. But that's it.
Do we have to do a perception check to catch that if he's been trying to avoid our eye contact?
No. You kind of trust him after that laugh.
But do we see the? Well, for me personally, sure.
You
But,
see the eyes.
okay, right, yeah, that's what I meant. Do we notice?
You
it?
can ask about him. Or
I know.
if you wish.
I'll wait.
He's just waiting for the perfect opportunity to bust this out.
Yeah.
No matter.
That's fine. I noticed the eyes. That's fine. Yeah, I guess we need to get moving then if we all rested and done our meditations and all that nonsense. Rogar, how do you feel about walking?
And everyone gets healed one more.
Sweet.
1 point.
However, I do not like the new Mythweavers out of game. It doesn't just save in a little box anymore.
Yeah, you have to
What?
like a page.
What Mythweavers are the game?
Like when you update your character sheet, instead of like saying, "Hey, it's saved," now it like updates your page. Like it goes to a second page. Hey.
Oh God, yeah, you're right. It's not.
I think they did that because originally when you were trying to save your character sheet, you kind of had to have 2 different tabs that you just open for it to work.
That shit. That was annoying as
And
hell.
I think, yeah, so I'm pretty sure this fixed that, so you don't have to do that.
How do I add my health back to my character on Roll20?
Oh, that's only gonna when the token is on the screen.
Yeah,
You're not gonna-
I'll do that.
Yeah, don't worry about that.
Okay.
Yeah, just worry about it on your sheet.
on
So,
tokens, yeah. You just worry about your sheet.
All
You
right.
just worry about
I-
your shit.
I
Okay?
I never change my health on my sheet, so just
Your health right now should be current 18.
Are we still fatigued?
No, you are not fatigued anymore.
Awesome.
Okay, so I'm gonna read the current health, just so we have an idea. Okay, so we have Roland 17, Rogar 25, Eleanor 18, and Poltag 17.
Yes.
And Zenan is next. Which, if I am right, is 24.
24.
Yay! I have good memory.
So, Rogar, how do you feel about walking?
After that event, that bone shattering crack, it wasn't me re-breaking. I'm good, I think. I'm good. It sounds like it feels like it's setted. There's no longer any pain.
Is he good? Can he walk? Shiver.
Hmm?
Can you walk?
Yeah. He
Okay,
can walk.
sweet.
His leg is like perfectly okay now.
Yeah, I don't know if it was like a full heal.
I have no problem with it. Yeah.
Cool. Let's get moving then, shall we?
Okay.
Yep.
So I wake up, and because I took my armor on, I put my armor back on.
Same.
Okay. So you take like a few minutes to put your armor back.
Take 5, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Do we hear these drums or anything? Are they still non-existent, or have they gone past us by now? Like we haven't heard them for a long time.
You don't hear them anymore.
Okay.
Before everyone seems kind of getting ready and prepared, I kind of give a short little whistle, and a nice little raven flies down from the trees off to the side and kind of perches on my shoulder. I'm like, okay, we can go.
I look over and kind of give him a kind of sidelong glance, and then look at Elanaril and see if she's catching anything.
And
then
the raven goes something like
I try to hide a smile. I thought it was cool.
I'm like, shit, I should have been a animal druid. He looks cool as fuck.
Wait, Shiver, are you gonna be doing the voices for this raven? Yeah. I think you should do it. Okay. Yeah. What?
Yeah, I am.
I really want the raven to sound like Raven from Metal Gear.
Yeah.
like Shaman.
Yeah. By the way, guys, just quick out of game. I'm gonna down the line hoping to voice the Scottish accent. I thought it would be. I think it'd be really fun to watch.
You mean
Especially,
Irish?
I think. So I would love. I'm just gonna be talking and watching poultry the whole time, just seeing what he thinks about it. But I'm just watching his stream a lot and listening to him just so I can work on it. And then in my off time, I'm trying to practice it. All right.
I'm looking forward to hearing that.
I'm gonna watch Lord of the Rings.
As the raven like turns from looking at poultry, like, oh, ugly face.
With what?
Hmm?
What did he say?
Ugly face. Yeah.
And I'm like,
And then just turns, and like it's kind of like still, almost like a statue.
After he says that, I kind of
on his shoulder.
After he says that, I just kind of reach up and put my hand over his beak and just like, sorry, I'm so sorry.
I just kind of snarl in his general direction. I pull the robes up over my face and I carry on walking. I just start off like I don't even check.
So far, the shit.
I don't even like check with anyone else. I just start walking on my own.
He hurt his feelings.
So as we're walking, I look over at Zan and go, "How did you come about our position?"
Well, which way are you guys walking?
North.
North.
You know where you are on the map right now, right?
Right.
Oh, sorry. Northwest, because we're in the middle of the forest, right?
Yeah.
We're north of the
you're
church
like,
right now.
East of the
monastery.
Of the road.
All right. Sorry. Yeah, east of the road.
East of
So,
the road, north of the monastery.
Okay. So here. Okay. In that case, yeah, just mostly west then. Like back towards the bridge.
You go to the bridge. Okay. So mostly west.
Yeah.
Okay. So as we're walking, I look over at Zan. And how did you come about here? Did you come by land, sea?
I'm part of another. I was from another continent. I actually did travel across on a boat. Right, Shiver? I think that's right. I think so. Yes, boat.
What?
Yes.
No.
How I got to this continent or this country?
Oh, this country in general.
Yeah, I forgot. I don't think we actually discussed how I traveled here.
That's both. But
Okay. Yes.
from the town to here, you came by foot from.
Okay.
From
When I first got here, the main city that I was transferred to, I did come across by boat, just landed at the docks, and then as soon as I got to the Mage Guild branch there, I immediately did my research, and I was just kind of walking around trying to figure out the lay of the land and following the ley lines, kind of not trying to figure out where everything was, and came across you guys in the forest because it was cool and fun and dandy.
Is your boat near, Dan?
No,
I do
like,
not
he
have a
came
boat.
to the continent by boat. Like, to the whole continent, not to this peninsula.
I paid for a trip across. It's not actually my boat, and then I walked here from the main city.
Like, he came to the Dragon's Belt by foot, you know? He came to the whole continent by boat. Just to
Gotcha.
So we're heading back in the direction you just come from. If you've walked from the main city, you've come down this path and across the bridge.
Kinda, yeah. But it's fine.
Okay.
You know, like, you told him everything that's happened here, so...
Yeah, no, I'm just checking. That was the correct information.
How many days have passed since you crossed the bridge leading north?
Oh, I want to say 3 or 4, or 5 or 6, somewhere around there. I
Wow.
wasn't really
The
keeping track of
bridge, the
days.
stone bridge? You crossed it, like, today, the stone bridge.
Just kidding, I crossed it today.
Yeah.
And does everything look safe enough when you came across?
I didn't have any problems with it. No
Okay.
issues. The biggest issue I had was when I came here and killed your goblins for you. You were all passed out.
We need to move before that becomes a problem.
I agree. Let's go.
Okay.
We can go across the stone bridge.
As you reach the bridge, you notice that it's collapsed.
Son of a...
Yeah.
I give Zan another sidelong glance and I go, really? No problems?
Hey, it was good when I was here. I don't know what you want from me.
Do we see anything nearby that can get us across? Any boats? Any, walkways? Anything? Has the bridge collapsed into a lovely path for us to drop down to? No. Okay.
But you can do a perception check.
Yep.
Who has the highest perception?
Maybe me.
No, I think LT has.
Modifier, yeah, probably LT.
Yeah, don't worry about that.
We'll have just LT do it.
Okay,
Oops, I was muted.
that works.
I have the highest modifier, but that does not.
Hey, you can't. You're gonna beat me no matter what, right?
What's your modifier?
Okay.
Mine's +7.
All right, mine's plus 11.
Oh, yeah, that's
Yeah,
right.
it's pretty insane.
Oh,
You can see all the things.
Oh, Chris.
Damn it! Holy. God.
Okay.
That's not bad.
So, as you notice, like, traces of a battle that may have taken place. You notice, like, arrows on each side of the bridge, and you notice like a bunch of corpses floating in the water and on the other side.
Guys, I don't know what happened here, but from what I can see, I mean, how the hell do they not see floating corpses? Like,
Well, yeah, but I did that perception to see like how much you guys can discern from this area, and this is general for everyone. It's not just for you, but I had you roll because you have the highest perception, and I could have added that. You also noticed this little thing, or no?
okay.
How big's the gap?
It's very big.
Should I summon a
As
whale?
you see on the map, it's pretty fucking big. Like, yeah.
Galactic mile. Got it.
If I summoned a whale, could it swim us to the other side?
I don't think you're someone last enough to swim for like a
Yeah,
while.
that's what I thought. The time wouldn't be long enough.
Taking like from once you summon it to mounting on it to moving on the other side.
Can we actually get a rough width on it? Just of the gap in general. Is it hundreds of feet or 50?
It's like as big as Mario, man. Like.
Yeah. Okay.
A mile? No,
yeah.
almost not a mile. It's like.
It's big.
You
big,
can barely see the other side of the bridge.
Yeah. I didn't realize Mario was ready to use the comparison.
I walk over to the side
bridge.
and I start whispering to my axe, Protector, what? Is there anything you can do?
In your mind, you kind of hear something like, I'm a fucking axe. What do you expect? I'm a boat.
I have a quick question.
You
Do I see him whispering to his axe? Like, is this something I noticed?
Yes.
Okay, I'm just gonna kind of stop and look at him really quick, and then look at the rest of his group, and just be like, does this happen often? Is this normal for him? Should I be worried? Should I call the doctor?
Yeah.
I kind of look back like, is what normal?
He's talking to his axe.
And then when I go over, he isn't actually talking anymore because he's hearing the response. I just look at him like, he's fine.
Okay, my character's just confused as all, he's just gonna let it go. He's just gonna let it go, and he's gonna look at his bird and see like, I don't understand these people, and just be done with it.
Hey, Zan.
Yeah?
My father has taught me a lot about the land. Would your raven be able to scout for us?
He could probably fly across the bridge really quick, I would imagine. It might take a little bit. So I don't know how comfortable I feel about sitting around this area, though, if there's dead corpses and arrows all over the place. I would probably suggest getting a little bit of cover somewhere if we're going to do this.
Sounds good.
A thought?
Yep. Get some cover.
As in head back into the forest? Or
anywhere that we can at least try to hide a little bit would probably be a wise decision.
Does anyone have the type of crafting skills that we could make a boat or a canoe?
No, that would take weeks.
Okay, well, what if
I got crafting. I do got crafting.
Yeah, but that would take. Yeah, it's still we're not.
Me, because the wood has to totally dry and things like that.
Yeah.
And bend it.
Shit.
We do have the docks.
We do have what now?
The docks in Mariel.
which is overrun.
But is it still overrun? Because we ran into some forces at the church. Is Mariel still... Would you be able to check out Mariel with your Raven to see if it is clear? And how long...
It would take a while for the Raven to fly there and back. Like an hour?
If those docks are... If getting a boat from those docks are going to be the only way to go, then maybe if we stick along the water line, we might be able to sneak past if they haven't set up. I mean, because we don't know if they sought to like overrun, like just kill everybody, or if they're setting up there, you know. But if they just came to raise, we may be able to go in and just kind of get away with the boat.
We can start heading.
Depends if they're like moving north as well.
We could start heading in that direction, send the Raven ahead to scout and see what we can see.
Yeah. Poltag and Roland, is there any like terrain features that we can use to scout the docks from?
I don't know if I would know that.
That's more of a Nolaniral question, I would say.
Knowledge geography.
You know there's some hills near Mariel, but like nothing that would give like a clear cut view of the dock.
If this is what we're thinking, if we're thinking of going to this town, I'm okay with setting my Raven forward, but we need to take it pretty slow and we need to be aware of what's going on. Like, if you guys said, you told me this place is pretty much overrun, I would fully expect that we're going to probably be fighting, and we should probably get prepared for that as well.
Right.
So gear, all that stuff.
Shiver, as we're going to be moving towards Mariel, are we going to be moving, like, through woods? Is it wooded up until the water?
You can choose how you go. You can go through using the road or like through the forest.
The road's too dangerous.
Through the forest, you obviously move slower than the road, but
right.
You end up there faster.
Yeah.
I think, guys, we should move through the forest. Yeah, I could kind of move ahead, and I'll be looking for any tracks or anything that looks for any sort of like indicates any activity as we're approaching. And if I see anything, I'll just I'll be actively looking for any signs of goblins or any tracks or anything to and from.
You're moving through the forest?
Yeah, I think we should. I'm telling them that I think we should. And
I would suggest to Roland as well that we should definitely be moving through the woods, just in case we're a little bit away from the water, because we don't know how far these forces go.
Agreed.
I have no problem moving through the woods.
That's your jam.
That's my thing.
It's my jam too, girl. All right. So yeah, we're gonna move through, and I'm going to kind of take the point, and just creep through, just trying to be aware of anything that might be out of the ordinary.
The thing is, like, as you enter the forest, as you go, how do you stick to the coast, or?
I think it would probably be better to keep the water, and I think more of a beeline. I think would be better until.
Or would you pass like closer to the church, maybe to check out how things turned out there?
If it wouldn't be out of the way, I wouldn't mind.
It wouldn't be, especially since if you don't wanna like swim to get into Mariel, you have to enter from the south.
What do you guys think?
I'd like to see what remains of the monastery.
I would too. Yep.
Okay, so as you walk through the forest, you notice that the general lifefulness, I don't know if that's a word, of the forest
I gotcha.
is kind of gone. Like it's still and kind of barren. You hear like no birds. The air seems stale, and you have like kind of a feeling of death. Like the forest is dying, and Eleonora, this is especially prominent to you. Do you
Alright.
think so?
I'm gonna go ahead and look at my bird, just be like, hey dummy, why don't you go ahead and fly and scout over the church and the monastery really quick, and then fly back to me and give, help us out a little bit, please. Thank you.
All right. As I'm moving through, I'm really noticing how messed up it is. I'm looking over at Lantern and be like, do you have any idea what could be causing this? Is it some sort of is this corruption affecting you somehow?
Yeah, well, I'm just like, I'm kind of, I'm just sad. I feel sad. It's like,
very, very, very shaken. What's become of your dear forest? Like, this is the forest that you've been taking care of.
Right. I mean, I'm just like, it feels like slipping through these woods and seeing like what's going on with them. It's like feeling like a part of myself is like dying with them. It's like this is not only my home, but like this is what I love, this is what I live for, and like I'm here because of these woods. So it's so I mean, I'm frightened because I don't know how to stop this with the knowledge that I have now. I know that that's what I need to do. I feel like this is my reason for being part of this group is for this reason, but I do not possess the power or knowledge at this point to turn this around.
All right, we'll figure it out. Let's just press on.
So,
Can I? I want to do a detect magic check really quick, or I'm gonna use detect magic and just get an idea if there's anything I can feel around this.
He's doing his little Sherlock Holmes thing right now.
Yes.
How big of an area?
It's a 60-foot radius completely around me.
60 foot
Yeah.
radius.
Real quick.
I will let you, if you wish, you can expand one level 2 spell to detect magic in a bigger radius.
Oh, that's cool.
61 feet.
Yeah.
No. Like a mile.
A mile.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, I'll give him
And
one level.
it will take like 5 minutes for you.
Okay, and you're just that's just one of my 2 gone that I can't cast, basically.
Yep.
Okay. Yeah, I'll do that. So detect magic over a mile.
Do we see anything if it's over a mile? Like, do we see him do anything cool or whatever?
Yeah, you see him like prepare like an altar and stuff, and a kind of altar. He like draws a circle on the ground, some runes, recites an incantation, does some stuff with his hands.
Cool.
Ask him what he's doing when he starts to cast.
Detecting magic. Shh.
I'm an investigator.
I'm investigating, damn it.
I love the whole mage detective thing. It's cool. I like
Before I do all this, I pull out a pipe, just put it in there, and I'm wearing a hat. And, I'm ready.
I don't need no fancy shrine to detect magic.
You feel like there's certainly a sort of spell or a powerful center to this thing that's affecting the forest, kind of to the southeast of you.
Now, is this something I could do an Arcana check on and see if I recognize what it might be?
You can try. What's your knowledge? What's your knowledge?
Oh, it's plus 9.
Okay, so what you can tell by that is that it is not of an arcana nature. It's divine magic. It's not. How do you call it? Come on, I have a. Yeah.
Basically, bad news bears.
Yeah, come on, it's divine magic and what kind of magic?
Arcane magic?
Arcane, yeah, it's not arcane. There.
Oh.
My god, I told you I had that. You can tell that it's not arcane.
It's not arcane, it's divine.
Yeah, it's divine.
I don't know. I don't understand what that means.
Okay,
Divine is the
so
power of the gods. Arcane is the power of not the gods.
yeah.
Like, man-made?
Well,
Yes.
like making fireballs and shit.
But like not nature, right?
Alteration, destruction, illusion, and then there's
Yeah.
divine is power of the gods.
Divine is
So in this world, there's magic from the gods, that comes directly from the gods, and magic that creatures or people draw from the magical ley lines that run through the planet, and that's how they do arcane magic, you know?
Oh, is black magic though? Is that like divine or arcane?
What do you mean by black magic?
It could be either, depending on where there's. But it depends where the source of the power is. It could, if it's from Rovagug, it'd still be black magic, but it's divine black magic.
Okay.
Okay, so I'm just gonna kind of stop what I'm doing, take a deep breath, and look at the rest of the group, and be like, so, okay, this is the deal. I can tell you right now, it's not normal magic. This is something bigger. This is divine crap. Like, and the fact that there's no life going on right here makes me really nervous. This quiet is kind of unsettling, and I really want my bird back, and I don't want to be here too much longer. And can we go? Did we do something?
Did you get a direction from the divine magic?
Yeah, I told him south, kind of southeast.
You didn't tell me an actual direction. It was southeast?
Yeah.
It's southeast.
Okay.
Southeast. The bad things.
And where are we on the map right now? Can you ping that? Are we just above the monastery again?
You are kind of east, west of the monastery. I'll draw it. You're kind of around here. You were heading towards the monastery.
Okay, so the southeast is the monastery.
Well, yeah.
Okay.
But he could the thing could be further, you know. The forest is huge. Yeah. Okay, so as that happens, the crow returns.
Did he bring the raven with him?
And
Did he bring the raven with him?
what? The raven crow. Come on.
He's such pull tag.
Yeah.
Turn the sass off.
Girl.
When you get an animal companion that can scout things out, you can sass all you want.
Yes.
What animal?
And the raven goes like, "Call lunch."
Lunch?
Lunch?
Yeah.
Alright, thanks, dummy. I patted on the head. Okay, so lunch is southeast. Lunch is at the church, which, with a raven, ravens are generally known for eating dead flesh, so I'm going to assume lots of dead bodies.
Sounds
And
about
considering
right.
you guys, yeah.
You'd see me kind of get shaken for a second. when I say that.
Ted and Clara, no.
I say a quick prayer and then I carry on walking east.
Do you you keep going towards the church, right?
Mostly east. So I want to end up north of it. I don't know about the rest of you guys.
But do you wanna like pass by the church or not?
Yes.
Okay.
Close enough to see it. Maybe not like right by it, but close enough to see what's going on.
So as you like approach the church, yeah, like the a noxious smell of burnt flesh permeates your nostrils, and everyone do a con check.
Surprisingly, not that noxious. It smells a lot like bacon.
Yeah, do a con check.
Just a heads up.
Yeah. A constitution.
Sounds bad.
No, I put one in. Strength checks are good though. I rolled a really high number, like I usually do.
Don't worry, Alana, we're both fucked.
Per usual. One day I'm gonna roll above a 10 on something that matters.
Nah.
And okay. And what did you say? Did you all roll?
I think so.
Okay, so full tag and Eleanor, you are nauseated, both of you, from the putrid smell of dead flesh, dead burned flesh. And pull tag also do like a will check.
A will check, okay.
Yes.
Let's not do that.
Out of game for character sheet purposes, no fatigue anymore, correct?
No.
Okay.
That's my will save. 21.
Okay. Okay. That's fine.
What does nausea do for us? Does it just make us just feel ill, or is there any kind of effect for our characters?
You like throw up right now.
Cool.
That's what it means.
Wow.
I turn to face away from the monastery before I do it.
Yeah.
No, I'm not making that sound. I daintily throw up in.
You like throw up in your mouth and like.
Ew, no, that's not daintily.
She just turns around and goes.
Yeah, and then I take
There you go. There you
nice
go.
maple leaf and I wipe my mouth with it. Oh, that's points. Now I categorize that away for later, and I'm thinking major brownie points. Roland will be getting the next cure light wounds.
I hold Roland's hair back, just in case.
I stand up and like wipe it away with the back of my hand and pat Elanrol on the back when we turn around.
No one holds Paul because he has
hair
no
to
hair.
hold. So I just rub my head.
Did you wipe your vomit on my skin?
No, I wiped off like that, and then I patted you on the back with the other hand as I turned around.
Okay, just checking.
Yeah, but that's in game talk, right?
Yeah, the only person that talked meta about the game right now is you, Shiver.
Well, yeah, because the DM has to talk in meta. Only.
Lady Sassriel here.
So I'm still walking like cheerful and like, what? All right. I do. I'm hungry as shit right now.
Do you approach the church or?
I'm probably not. After I just threw up because of the smell, I probably don't want to get any closer.
How far away is this church from us technically right now? Like, would you say it's a decent distance, or is this something I can do? It's within view.
But are we like up a mountain, and in view is way further away than?
Oh no! You're not on a mountain.
Okay.
Like it's 200 meters.
We could try to sneak in.
I'd be okay with that, Roland, for sure, because I want to investigate this. I don't like the divine magic. I don't like anything going on right now, and I need to know.
I said I don't know if I want to see this. I kind of hang back.
Mm-hmm. Do a stealth check.
Just to clarify, I'm where with pull tag. I'm not moving forward.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
That'll do it.
Mm-hmm. Okay, so you oh my god, you approach the monastery stealthily, and so you climb up the wall. Hmm? Yeah. Okay. So as you climb up the wall, a horrific view comes into a horrific sight comes into view. Uh, there's a, a, a pile of half-burnt bodies smoldering around them. Um, the some of the priests are impaled on spikes, and it looks kind of like maybe a ritual, but you couldn't say. Maybe they're just having fun.
You said they're just having fun.
That's what he said.
Grim.
But no, no. Mm. Mm.
Well, did you see anything that could possibly kill us wandering around in the area? Is a better question.
No.
Okay. I would, if you don't see anything, and you're 100% sure you didn't see anything that would kill us, I would like to go investigate this, personally. Well, close enough to feel safe enough to go investigate. Okay. Then we're good. Let's go investigate.
Except 11, you didn't.
I will look at Chris and the newfound member, Zan, and be like, I got a debt to pay. I don't like debts. I would like to go look.
Okay.
Okay. Oh.
I
I asked. I asked Roland to lay them to rest, and I'm going to stay here.
Hey, Zan, it seems like we're going out on our own, me, you, and Roland. Would your Raven be able to pass a message in case we run into trouble?
You've heard pretty much the vocabulary my Raven has, and it generally involves food. So I don't know how much use my Raven will be in terms of communication.
If anything happens, send the Raven to us.
Yeah, I could do that. I'd be okay with doing that.
Okay. Jim,
That's the only signal we need, is that the Raven is there and not with you.
I'm good with that.
Cool.
I lie back and I wait.
Well, as you approach the church walls, the Raven kind of like flies on his own into the church.
No, dummy, dummy, come back. Dummy, come back. Oh no. We can't tell Poltag about this.
But I'm hungry.
No telling Poltag about this.
Zan, control your damn bird, man.
No, but I'm hungry.
He has a mind of his own. I'm face palming right now. Just, oh my god, this bird. Let's just get this done.
Okay. So, as you enter the church, you notice there are 3 spikes, 3 very big spikes. The abbot is impaled on the one in the middle, and on the other on the other 2, you notice Ted and Jimmy and then there's like the rest of the guys there in the middle, and a pile of burning, smoldering, not burning flesh.
Okay.
And there's also like goblin bodies around, like dead warg and shit. Like the smell is foul.
Okay. Who has a good religion check between the three of us?
We gotta. Well, I think we gotta take these bodies down. I mean, are you saying that we shouldn't touch this right now? Like, what are you thinking?
I don't like the fact that this is formed in this way. I don't like the fact that all the bodies are right in the middle of this giant formation. I'm nervous about doing anything with it until we figure out exactly what it is.
I agree.
So,
and but you know, I also want to, you know, once we figure that out, I want to cut these bodies down and either get them to the crypt. I don't know if we'll have the time to get them in the ground, but at least we can't leave them like this. So what do you want to do here?
As this is happening, I look over at Roland and be like, Holtec cannot know about the what's his name?
The
prophet, the
abbot.
Oh.
The abbot?
The abbot.
Yeah.
Holtec cannot know about the abbot.
Well, we have to tell him that he's dead, but we don't have to go into how grisly it was.
Shiver, do I see any type of medallion, anything on the abbot?
Nope.
Any type of identifying cloth?
Oh, you mean, I thought you were referring to like
No, nothing magical.
Medallion.
No.
Yeah. Yes, there's like a chain around his neck with a round medallion with a palm engraved in it, and it has like a symbol in the shape of a palm, which is like the symbol of the Rory engraving.
Okay. I look over at Zan and go, I would this alter, this is a great friend of ours, would this alter any of your feelings towards what's going on right now if I take this chain and medallion off of his neck?
It's
I'm
a friend of
100%.
yours, and you're like robbing.
I'm
robbing his
honestly,
dead corpse.
I'm 100% against touching anything to do with this at all until we figure out exactly what it is. If it's magic, I want to know if it's any like this. This is not normal at all.
Okay.
So I actually
Okay.
I want to do a religion check on this thing.
That's what I'm saying. I was gonna say, well, if you're here to investigate,
You
Investigate.
do not have religion, right? Knowledge religion.
I have.
Oh,
I
that's right, I
do.
don't.
I do.
How much?
+1.
Total +1.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. No religion stuff for you guys.
I'll do an Arcana check on it.
I have a spellcraft.
You can do like a spellcraft.
Okay.
check on
Let me do a spellcraft check.
Yep,
I
go
got
for
a
it.
+5 on that actually.
it.
Oh yeah! Come on.
Okay.
Nice.
So, you don't see traces of a spell, but what you notice is traces of mutilation on the bodies.
Okay.
They look like they've been under a lot of pain before they died.
So it looks like they were.
A lot of.
So
pain.
they look like they were basically tortured and mutilated before.
Yes.
Okay. Okay. So I tell him, okay, guys, it looks like I don't see anything of a magical nature, but
Pertaining to magical nature, you notice that some of the bodies in the smoldering mess are kind of like drained, and you've kind of like seen that before somewhere.
I've seen that before. Is that what you said?
Yeah.
Where have I seen that before?
Well, your character can like try to remember where you've seen that before.
How do I do that? Like,
I don't look over the previous sessions.
I'm trying to remember.
What is it he's seen? What was it you recognize?
It looks like somebody was they were drained before they were burned. Yeah. Oh, like okay, kind of like how those mages were draining those. Yeah, okay. Yeah. Okay, that's what I was thinking. Like vampire, like biting, like
yeah.
That's what I was thinking. Like blood drained. Okay, guys. Yeah, I don't see anything of anything like a magic spell here or any kind of ritual. But it looks
that would be a spell. That would be a spell. The draining.
Oh, that would be okay. Yeah. Well, I kind of go over with Sporks how we've been fighting these mages that they've had the ability. They've been grabbing their own troops, their own goblins, and they seem to like draw the life force or something out of them. Whatever they're doing, it's killing whatever they cast a spell on, and it's giving them power. I don't know if you've heard of anything like that, but it looks like these bodies look very similar to the ones that had that spell cast upon them. And as for these other bodies, they look like they were just tortured brutally before they were killed and probably just died of their wounds. Yeah.
Okay. Now, would I know that I probably wouldn't know the exact spell that they're using to do this, would I? Like exactly what it is.
No.
This is all brand new to me. Okay.
This is all brand new to you.
Oh,
okay. So I'm just gonna kind of not jot that away in my brain.
And Shiver, I start taking the abbot's body down and the other bodies off the spikes.
Mm-hmm.
And
of course, you get like blood all over you and shit.
What's up?
Great.
You get like really messy.
Why didn't I take
in the
prestidigitation?
process.
Get really messy in the process. Okay.
Yeah, like your armor will probably smell
Right.
like corpse for
Right.
at least 3 days.
Oh man. Corpse stank.
Yeah.
That's what's up. I'll soak in the river for a bit.
Okay.
You take them down.
While he's doing that, I kind of want to take a quick peek inside the church or the monastery. Not like burst in. But
the monastery is crumbled.
Oh, never mind. Oh, that's right. Yep, never mind.
It's like crumbled.
I'm gonna call Dummy to me. My bird's the raven's name is Dummy, by the way. I've officially decided.
He returned to your shoulder already when you called him back from trying to eat these guys.
Oh, he actually listened to me. I didn't know he listened to me. Okay, cool.
And he goes like, oh, still hungry.
Hey, Shiver, so the crypt that we were in, that all collapsed, right? Or was it just the tunnel beyond? Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Rogar, maybe while you know, Zan is doing his thing, you want to help me move these bodies out to, like, I guess, is there a graveyard or something? And we can kind of like, we might not have time to dig graves and stuff, but maybe we can at least like cover the bodies with, there should be stones or something, at least some way to.
Yeah, you can take like stones from the crumbled walls, from the crumbled parts of the walls.
Okay.
All right. I'll help him out with that, and then as I'm carrying Ted, I kind of mourn that I couldn't refill the dead, and that I am dreadful that I have to do this, but I search his body.
Ted, you couldn't find much on him. Well, what would you expect? I don't know.
I can't remember. I can't remember. Ted was the monk or no, he was the monk, and the monk had like potions on him. He was out of game,
They
of course.
don't have shit on them.
Okay, so they got
Because
second.
they were like captured, tortured.
All right, so as I am piling rocks onto Ted, I cut a piece of.
Chris.
Yeah.
A perception check.
Oh, shite.
This Chris. Oh, and Zenlanen.
Practicing that Scottish accent.
Oh, shite. Oh, shite. I'm gonna work on it. I gotta work on it.
Cut out the T.
Oh, shite. Oh, shite. We're gonna work on it. We're gonna have to get more Skype calls and just do vocal lessons.
And Zen. Perception.
Oh.
Okay, so Roland, you clearly notice Rogar going through the bodies, pockets and shit. Yeah.
It's one of those like things where he's my boy, so I like let shit slide,
Okay.
I continue doing what I'm doing, but I'm like, Rogar, you good?
They won't die in vain.
All right. Carry on, me.
Wow. Okay.
You're the worst.
Rogar is the worst, man.
I'm glad I can't see the shit.
As I was saying, I take a piece of Ted's cloth and I cut it and I put it back in my pack to remember the debts that I have to owe.
I want to do an arcana check on the goblin's body to see if I can discern anything about the magic that it was used on them.
It was used on the humans.
Oh, I will use
as well
humans.
as some of the goblins.
Okay. Well, I want to use it on one that was obviously affected by it, so I can see if I can kind of figure out exactly what the spell is, what nature it is, stuff like that. Investigate it, basically.
Investigator powers activate.
Do. Investigators in.
Okay, so you can tell that the spell is divine in nature, and as you don't have much affinity for divine spells, you can't tell much more.
God dang it, I hate divine crap. Okay. Cool. I kind of I let Roland and good old Rogar there that hey, this is what's up. It's all divine stuff. I mean, there's not much I can do to help with this. We need to figure out someone who's more knowledgeable in this area to do it.
Yeah, it would have been great if the Mages Guild could send somebody who could do that kind of stuff.
Well, like the Mages Guild doesn't specialize in divine stuff.
Roland's
All
ass.
All right.
I kind of
people.
I'm doing one of these things, and I just like, I feel like you look really, really cold. Do you need a fire? I can make you a fire right now.
So I look at Roland and I kind of give him like a glare, like divine, and I walk over a little ways from everybody, and in my mind I ask the protector, what does he know of this?
The protector is kind of like sick of you and doesn't.
Well,
His axe is giving him silent treatment.
In my rage, or not in my rage, but he is starting to piss me off. I look at him and go, "You chose me. Why haven't you given me anything?" I look at I stick it out in front of me. You chose me. Why aren't you giving me anything?
And
you haven't done anything. This is your territory.
In your mind, you hear. I don't do well with losers.
Well, who's in the presence of losers? What are we talking?
I'm looking at him, and I'm very concerned for my life. The lives of everyone else around me.
All right, so I'll let the axe have its way, and I finish up on the bodies, and I'm about to head out.
Yeah, I think after I'm done with my investigation, I hop out too, just kind of speed things.
This takes like a few hours. What the poultry and lady do?
Have a quickie in the woods.
Yeah.
Well, actually, a longie. It's not even quick.
Oh my god.
Heads up, I'm not lasting hours.
Why can't I do that? God.
I've been abstinent for years.
Time for him. Give it up. Maybe he'll try.
It's like morning grief can be a great aphrodisiac. What was that from? That was
differently, man.
That was Weddings Crashers, right? Will Ferrell's character, wasn't he the dude who was like started crashing funerals, right? And that's his line. He was like, "Grief can be a great aphrodisiac." He was going.
So what do you guys do in the meantime? You just stay there? Eat something? Prepare something?
We'll be eating something.
Hey-o.
Oh my god!
I'm kidding. I'm sorry. Okay, I mean, I don't even know if I. We just barfed, so yeah, we're gonna be eating.
Exactly.
It's a good way to get the taste out of your mouth, I guess.
Ew, oh, guys, that was gross. Everything I said was not gross. Yeah. Okay.
Oh my god.
Oh my god.
No kiss rule.
Yeah, as long as you don't kiss, it's fine.
Well, okay, so what are we doing? I guess this would have been a better time for us to meditate.
Well, you can't really meditate with the smell.
So I don't know. I mean, I guess
you're shaken. You're pretty shaken, both of you. You know, from the smell.
I'm just kind of like lying back and trying to not think about what's on the other side of the wall. I just wait. And I kind of like, I'm listening out to the forest and stuff, but with it being totally dead, then I just enjoy the silence kind of thing.
He's kind of tweaking out a little because it's like his military. So I'm just like gonna sit up at least, so I can at least keep like. I kind of want to keep my perception really high because like it's the two of us. He's laying down. He's not like his guard isn't up, so I'm kind of. We're quietly sitting there, but I'm like keeping an eye out for anything unusual.
Absolutely not.
Okay, so you finish kind of like stoning the bodies, let's say, covering the bodies with stones. And what do? You turn back to them?
Yeah. Well, as soon as we've done, start heading back to the group.
Before we take off and before the stone's off, I'll chime in that I did take the chain and medallion off of the abbot's neck.
Yeah. Cool. And as you leave, Angelus, do like a will check. Okay. Angelus seems to like not be himself and just like wanders off to the southeast. Out of the sudden.
Do we notice this? Like this is something we notice? Yeah. Okay. I'm gonna send Dummy back to. I'm immediately gonna send Dummy back to the rest of the group, and I'm just Roland. We need to follow him. please.
Yeah, Rogar, where are you going? Yeah, I'm following him, trying to like see where he's going, like grab him if I have to. Catch up to him.
I'm still lying back. I'm not even remotely looking for anything.
Wait. I'm confused. Are they near me? Can I witness this? No, right?
Before they left, I said they should send the Raven back if they need us. But I'm like not even remotely paying attention.
I sent the bird. I did send the bird.
So has the bird? I'm just confused. Has the bird reached me? I don't understand.
Yeah, you kind of like see the bird coming towards you.
And I like elbow pool tag. Like we got to get up. We have to.
Book it. You book it.
What?
You book it towards the monastery as fast as you can. Or...
Yeah, I think so. I mean, I'm just gonna be like, hold your fucking breath. That's what I'm gonna do.
I kind of look. Like, I look up at her to be like, what? And then I guess you kind of point to the Raven or whatever to give me like, there, look, and I'm like, oh shit, and I get up. And then we go. Like, there's more important things that like going on right now. So we just follow the Raven back to them, wherever it goes. Does it go through the monastery? Does it go around? Does it go where?
It goes like, let's see. Let me switch to the map. It goes like past, kind of like that.
Okay, down past the wall kind of thing. Yeah, okay, I just follow the Raven straight past. So like, I don't even look into the monastery as I run past. I just run like straight where the Raven's going.
Okay. You catch up to like Chris and
Roland, you mean?
Yeah, to Roland and Zan, who are kind of like behind Angelus, and he's just walking southeast.
And I had picked up a stick in the meantime and was prodding Rogar, trying to get him to